Hello and welcome to the Daily Dose of Safety with Dr. Charlie. So today I've got my Chiefs logo in the background, and not my logo, but the Chiefs logo in the background. And I want to talk about a few of the lessons that I've learned post Super Bowl beatdown that I think apply to safety and leadership. It was a bad game, of course, and it was really such a poor way to end a brilliant season in many ways, right? He did so many great things, but what do we remember? Terrible performance. And you think about safety, we can have a great 364 days and then 365 days perform poorly. And that's what it's going to be remembered. And that's what's going to last and affect the family potentially permanently. So that's one lesson, right? Number two, and this is a big one. My dad used to talk about this, wasn't the best dad in the world. However, there were probably a handful of things over the 50 years that I knew him, about a handful of things that he said that were true, that have stood the test of time. And one of the things he talked about was people going through the motions, right? Going through the motions. He's like, do it or don't do it. But going through the motions is not doing it and specifically doing it correctly. And so when I was watching some of the replay, I saw what one of my football coaches used to call lookout blocks, right? I was a running back and in this, it was middle school, and he'd be reviewing the film after the game. He's got the little clicker. He's like, see, and he'd point out numbers such as that's what you call a lookout block, right? You're supposed to block the guy. You know you're supposed to block him, and you made an attempt to block him, but not really. What you should have said was, look out, Charlie, they're coming. And that's what should have been said to Patrick Mahomes, right? Give him the courtesy. Look out, Pat, they're coming. There were a lot of lookout blocks thrown. And I guess the most disappointing part of that for me was a couple of, and you can find it on the internet now. One of the things they used to say when I play football, the eye in the sky doesn't lie, right? Like film's on you, camera's on you, right? So whatever you do, it's on film. It doesn't lie. It shows what you did or didn't do. And there were a number of plays where, um, our tight end, Kelsey, just didn't show up at all. Didn't know the snap count, came off late off the ball. Defensive end goes right around him, post to block him, bam, sacks the quarterback. Or another time, just coming to block the defensive end and didn't feel like it, didn't, I don't know, just very poor effort. Bam, in on the tackle. Um, One of the great Chiefs of all time, one of the great NFL players of all time, right? No question. However, if it was his rookie season and he played that way in a preseason game, they would have cut him the next day. It was that bad. And so, as safety professionals, as leaders, we can't rest on our laurels. It doesn't work that way. Life doesn't work that way. NFL definitely doesn't work that way, right? And it's great the things that we've accomplished in the past, the training, the leadership, the coaching we've provided. Fantastic. But our safety program is as good as we are today. It's as good as we are today. Not yesterday, not last year, not 5 years ago. In the books. How good are we today? And so we got to come to play every day in this game. And that's my message for today. So I hope this finds you well. And until next time, take care.